Ladies and germs, welcome to Morris Custom Bicycles. Check this out. This should be pretty fun here. I've had the privilege of working on a couple of Kleins, Klein Bicycles. If you've been into bikes for more than, 20 years, you'll know about Klein Bicycles. The company has kind of a crazy story, and I'm not going to go into all the details of that crazy story. But it's kind of makes me melancholy when I think about kind of what happened. But the long and short of it is they ended up in the hands of Trek Bicycles, which ended up closing them down. And if you're someone who lives in Washington State, you'll know that Kleins were made in Chehalis, Washington. And so when the company was closed down, it was kind of a sad moment because a lot of people lost their jobs, and an amazing bike went away. So I've got two Kleins here, and these are Washington Chehalis made Kleins. At the end of the Klein, legacy or whatever you'd like to refer to it as. What? All right, anyone else? All right, go pee on something. All right. So at the end of the Klein legacy, it was owned by Trek, and when they closed down the Chehalis, Washington plant, that they were made in Taiwan, and so the late model Kleins just aren't, they're really not worth anything because they're not the actual Klein. But those bikes didn't last very long before Trek decided it just wasn't worth it. But the real Kleins I have here. This here is one of the last Kleins to make it out of the Chehalis factory, and so I thought it'd be fun to kind of show this. This was at the this would be early 2000s. I don't have an exact date for this, but early 2000s, maybe even the year 2000, 2001. It does have a carbon fiber seat stay, which was kind of a trend back then. But the rest of it is aluminum. And, if you look at this bike, whoever purchased this didn't put very many miles on it. And it is in incredible condition. The paint doesn't have any marks on it. And Kleins were known for their paint. They were just beautifully made, and Kleins were way ahead of their time. The way that the tubes were formed, if you look here where the cables go, you have this convex shape where the cables go into the frame, and not only that, there's also concave and convex together here to make the cable routing really slick. And you can kind of see here where it sticks out here to kind of greet the cable. And then even on the down tube here, you can see, again, there's convex shapes where the cables come out of the down tube. And, think what you will about internal cable routing. I personally am not a fan, but certainly Kleins were doing this way before it was common on any bike. So this is around 2000, 2001. So let's go another decade earlier. This would be early 90s. This Klein is pretty amazing. It's it's quite a survivor. It's done really well. The paint's in pretty good shape. It does have some nicks on it, but overall in really good shape. But again, if you look at the top tube, same kind of cable routing. It's all internal, and you have these beautiful shapes, this convex and concave right next to each other. How Gary Klein was able to form these is just amazing. And again, same on the down tube, and if you look down here again, same kind of thing, same kind of cable routing, way ahead of its time. This bike is from the early 90s, I'd say 91 maybe. Looking at the components, it has the original Shimano 600 group set, which was kind of the cool thing at the time, and it was STI. So this would be like the first real offering of these Brifter style features on the brake and shifter, which would obviously change the world of road bikes. And so these are the original. This is 8-speed. So it is a 2x8-speed drivetrain. It has had some modifications over the years. Someone put a long cage Sora derailleur on there because the small little corn cob that was popular at the time just isn't realistic for most riders. And so that's been changed. But the brakes are the same. It's got the 600s on there, and but beautiful welds that are all filed down, and the paint. These Kleins were just known for their paint. Some of the paint schemes they had were quite loud, a little too loud for my liking, but amazing machines. It's fun to work on these and see these, and all these tubes, all of them, even the seat tube it's all formed, and they're known for beefy chain stays, and yeah, and again, the newer Klein shares all of these features. The bikes were so ahead of their time as far as the frame design and construction that within the decade or 12 or 13 years that separates these two bikes, they're almost the same. The front triangles are basically the same, and amazing. Kleins were known for these crazy dropouts. If you look at these dropouts, it's a rear entry for the wheel on the dropout. These plagued owners because they would struggle to get the wheel out, and oftentimes the frames would be all scarred up on the inside here from being frustrated and trying to remove the wheel. Let's see, this one doesn't have a mark on it because it hardly has any miles. This one, yeah, in pretty good shape. This one doesn't have very much scarring at all. But again, shares the same dropout. These rear entries, they are awful, these dropouts. I am not a fan at all. But they're distinctive, and if you have a Klein, obviously you're gonna want this because that's part of the cool factor. Even though these dropouts are awful, I personally am not a fan of the design. I don't really understand the why they would do that, but it's Klein. That's what it is. This one has kind of a fade kind of paint job, kind of purple, green, blue kind of thing. And with Kleins, if you put your finger across the Klein logo here, this is not a sticker, it's taped off, and then the frame is sprayed a whole bunch of times with all the different colors, and then they remove the decal, and then I don't know how many clear coats they put over the top, but you can actually feel the paint. And so amazing bike. These things are really cool. Again, Kleins were decades ahead of the curve on what people ride now. So anyway, I thought I'd just kind of share this. It's kind of cool, and I get to have two of them in at the same time. It's rare to see these things anymore. There are people that do collect them, and they've really gotten popular with the mountain bike collection. People, the old Klein Attitudes and Comps and Pulses. Those are kind of sought after now, and it's kind of fun to see people try to collect them. So yeah, and again, the paint, you can feel the logo. This one has a bit of a design in there, but the camera's not going to do this justice. The pearl and the sparkles and everything that's put into this paint job is quite amazing. This one does have a carbon fork and carbon chain stays. This one does have I don't know exact makeup of the fork. I do know it's an old threaded style, and it comes with the Dura-Ace headset, And very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And anyway, it's fun to see these things. You know, as far as, you know, bike shops having Kleins in them, that's really a thing of the past. It's very rare to see one come around anymore. So anyway, I thought I'd just kind of show you guys. If you like this kind of crap, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you wish. And I will be talking to you folks later.